Hi, and welcome to Week 6, Carbohydrates, Friend or Foe. Now, carbohydrates over the last few years have really gotten a bad rap, and people seem to think that they don't belong in your diet. Quite the contrary, they're actually your major form of energy, or your primary source of energy, so it's important to have them on a regular basis, especially if you're going to be adding exercise to the mix. Now, your worksheet this week for the materials that you're going to print off on your action sheet actually goes over the difference between complex carbohydrates, which can aid in weight loss, and simple carbohydrates, which can actually help to put weight on you as well as leave you tired and more hungry. So, kind of like the last couple of weeks, we're going to evaluate how you're doing for a couple of days, and you're going to keep track of by tick mark how many servings you're getting from complex carbohydrates and how many servings you're getting from simple carbohydrates. I'd love for you to follow an 80-20 rule, 80% of the time complex and 20% of the time simple, so that you don't have to give up all the foods that you love. Now, to aid in this evaluation process, I've given you sort of a reference sheet to help you evaluate what a serving size is in that carbohydrate department. So use that sheet to help you make your tick marks. Now, the other sheet, which I think is one of the most important, is to help you understand how carbohydrates are actually processed in the body and how they actually turn to fat. So, for example, the body can only process so many servings of carbohydrates per sitting. So, for example, it can process about 3 to 4 servings, and each serving is about 15 to 20 grams. Now, your pancreas is the organ that actually processes these carbohydrates, and you can think of it kind of like a paint bucket. Once it gets full within that sitting or that meal, anything in excess is processed in the form of fat. And that fat is actually the triglycerides in the body. So, for example, too many carbohydrates per sitting and throughout the day can cause your triglycerides to go up, it can cause your glucose number to go up, and it can cause you to add unwanted fat anywhere you don't want it on your body. Now, the last sheet that we provided will give you a little bit more information as far as what foods fall within complex and simple carbohydrates, and a little bit more information on the appropriate amount you need per day. So I wish you luck, and remember that carbohydrates are not your foe, so make them your friend. Thanks. Have a great week. Bye.